Welcome back to reviewing books that I found on my wife's Kindle by accident, where the Kindle Queens of Cliterature have now given me so many dark romance recommendations that my to-be-read list is longer than my life expectancy. In this episode of That's Not Romance, That's a Felony, I'll be reviewing the final book in the Ruinous Love trilogy by Brynne Weaver, Scythe and Sparrow. A book that was supposed to be a Hallmark rom-com about a brave doctor and a circus performer falling in love, and they have a pet raccoon and they love cotton candy. Other comments said it was, and I quote, super wholesome. Anyway, all this talk of cotton candy really made me want a snack, so anytime I'm reading Brynne Weaver, I have a go-to snack, and it is none other than cookies and cream ice cream. The sweet, but yet sometimes salty ice cream. Anyway, let's jump right into Rose. She is a weapon wrapped in chaos. She's a circus performer, tarot reader, but she has a side hustle as a serial killer. We're gonna have a serious discussion about your guys' definition of wholesome. Anyway, she ends up with a broken leg after one of her murder attempts goes awry, which is kind of a theme in the book, I feel like. I just realized that. So then, insert Fionn, which I have dubbed as the good brother, the stoic doctor that keeps to himself and has an affinity for treating patients, hiding his true feelings, and hating poor little trash pandas. Of course, they're destined to start off their romance with a friends with benefits situation. I just didn't realize that those benefits were covering up murders and disappearing dead bodies. The benefits also include something that I can only describe as blasphemous with cotton candy. And let me tell you, when I read that part, I got up, I went to the pantry, and I threw away everything in my pantry that reminded me of the words tootie or fruity. To top it all off, we got to spend a lot of time with characters from the first two books, which made me extremely nostalgic and a little weirded out by the fact that I was excited to get life updates on couples who turn killing into a game. So the board trophy husband rating for Scythe and Sparrow is definitely 5 trophy husbands. And that's in big parts my homegirl Barbara. She was the star of the show. I loved her so much that I almost convinced my wife that we should adopt a raccoon. Honestly, I had a lot of fun reading this book and finishing up the trilogy, and I know you guys will hook me up with the recommendations on the next book in my comments. So as always, do your worst.